Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Selena Pereira. I love makeup and I'm from Sydney, Australia. Today's video is going to be me mixing all of my foundations together. I'm so excited to film this video. Obviously I've just got my eyes done. I have no face makeup on because we're going to do foundation together. I'm really excited to do this video. This looks so cool. This is what all the foundations look like all together. I've done a little bit of a mixeroozy. So I'm super excited. I have done, I think it's 33 foundations. I'll leave them all down below anyway, that way you guys can see them. But without further ado, before I get into this video, please be sure that you subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, I'm watching you, because it's really not that hard for you to subscribe. It's just down below, there's a big red button, it's really in your face, it's so easy. So it would be nice if you were to subscribe. And also be sure to like this video if you enjoy it, and leave me a comment down below what you guys want to see next. And if you guys want to see me mix all my foundations together, then please keep on watching. Alright guys, so let's get into this video. I am going to go ahead and mix all of my foundations together. So I've got a mix of everything. I've got a mix of high end to low end, full coverage to light coverage, dewy, matte. I have a whole bunch of foundations, and I'm basically going to put it in this little Lime Crime container. Is this going to be a fail? Is this going to be the best foundation that we've ever seen ever? Am I going to be mixing all my foundations forever and ever and ever and ever and ever? We shall see very shortly. But also, before I go into mixing all my foundations, I also want to let you know I didn't include my stick foundations and my cushion foundations, because like I'm going to scrape off some foundation from a stick. Like, it's going to be really hard to do. Some of these foundations I haven't even tried yet. So this is the way that I'm going to try them, is mixed in with other ones. Like, there's about 3 or 4 of them that I actually haven't even touched yet, or I haven't even tried. They were still sealed and I had to open them up. Let's get into the mixing now, shall we?
Why do I feel like I linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all, lose it all, lose it all.
Mixed in, and this is what we are left with. This is the concoction, and you know what, it actually isn't as much foundation as what I thought it was going to be. The other thing too, before I put this on my face, is that for each foundation I used about half a pump, because I didn't want to end up with so much, because I didn't want to be like wasteful. So I used about half a pump of each, and also before each foundation I also like gave it a bit of a shake, gave it a bit of a mix. I've gone ahead and mixed this with just like a stainless steel little mixeroozy, and some of these also are not my exact shade right now. Some of these are like my summer shade, some are like my more wintry shade. So we're just going to see and hope that this is going to be the perfect colour, and that this is going to be the perfect finish. It may not be, but we'll have a look and see. I am going to go ahead and just finish priming. I was about to actually forget to do that before I went ahead and did this. So I've already gone ahead and applied moisturiser. For moisturiser today, I used my brand new Manuka Doctor Drops of Crystal Moisturiser. I've been loving this stuff. If you guys are looking for a moisturiser, you have to go out and get this. It's like hydrating, but it's not oily feeling. So this is great for all skin types, in my opinion. I've got dry to combo skin, and it hydrates me enough, but like it doesn't feel oily, do you know what I mean? So that's why I think that it would be great for oily people too. So I am loving this at the moment. And for Australian customers, it's available at Priceline, or you can buy it also at the Manuka Doctor website. I'll have it linked down below anyway. The next product I'm going to use to prime is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. Again, I've been loving this one. And I just take 2 dots on the side of my nose like this, and then on my forehead and on my chin. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my J1 Jelly Pack Primer as well. I'm basically going to put this in my cheek area, like all the areas that I didn't apply that initial primer, except for like around here, because this is kind of where my makeup breaks up first. So my cheeks and around. Alright, now we are ready to get into the foundation. I'm super nervous. So I'm going to take this with my metal spatula. Ooh, okay. Thought of taking it on the cheeks. I don't know how much this to use. because I don't know how full coverage this is going to be, but I'm just going to give it a go. I'm actually honestly just looking in my viewfinder because I can't hold this and hold a mirror at the same time. So I'm just hoping that I'm not going to get it everywhere because I can't really see on my viewfinder what's going on. Yeah, I'm just going to apply it to the entire face and then blend it out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like what I do for all my foundation videos, and that is I'm going to blend half with a brush and half with my beauty blender. I'm going to do the brush side first. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use my buffing brush from Tarte, and I'm going to go ahead and just start buffing this into the skin. Wow, that is some coverage. I think I put too much on my forehead. Ooh. Yikes. Alright, I'll just move it like around. So that is that side done, and now I'm going to go ahead and do the beauty blender side. This is a beauty sponge from Real Techniques. Okay, so straight off the bat, first impressions, I don't know how I'm feeling about this beauty sponge. I feel like the beauty sponge is eating up a lot of product. I've used this sponge a million times, so I know it's not the sponge, and I love this sponge. Like, sometimes I use this instead of a beauty blender, and sometimes I feel like it gives me like a better finish, but oh no, this is not looking cute. I mean, it could be the fact that I let it dry on this side, but I'm going to go ahead and just take a little bit more of that foundation, and I'm just going to apply it straight over the top. See if also we can build this up. So I'm just going to use my brush and just, yeah, that's so much better. And this is buildable. Great. We got some buildable coverage with this mix. Yes, so much better with the brush. That's kind of funny because I usually can use my beauty blender for all of my foundations. Like, I can use either brush or beauty blender. I mean, obviously sometimes I like the finish of one better than the other, but I can usually use both. But that actually was separating, like that was actually looking really bad. Okay, so first impressions now. This is all blended into the skin. This is some full coverage. The color is dead perfect. Like, the color is so good. This is amazing. I have a lot of full coverage foundation, so I'm not surprised that I've got a full coverage finish. I'm surprised with how luminous it is. So, like, I mean, I know I've got a lot of luminous finish foundations, but I also have a lot of matte foundations, and I would have thought that the matte would have just totally like killed off any luminosity. This is like a holy grail foundation. Like, if this lasts, then I'm going to be mixing my foundations, like all of them, all 35 of them, or all 33 of them, whatever it is, every time I go out, because this looks incredible. And I'm actually going out tonight, so I'm actually going to do like a bit of a check-in, and it's going to be perfect because I'm going to be dancing and all that ish. So I do want to say that I have products layer on top, so I'm going to take my concealer, and I'm just going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I am in the shade Light Sand, and it's actually a fresh bottle, which is the best. And I'm just going to take that and just see if it layers nicely on top. Again, most of these foundations work really well with this concealer. I probably have one or two foundations that I don't like with this concealer, but I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. I'm going to use my Morphe G40 brush. Just because that beauty blender wasn't doing it for me, I feel like the brush is just going to work for this, because I feel like it's just, everything's like really like thick. Now, I also feel with this foundation, it definitely, I don't want to say it feels heavy, because it doesn't feel heavy everywhere. It only feels like heavy around this area right in the middle of my face, like around my mouth and stuff. Everywhere else, it feels okay. Like, it doesn't feel super like heavy or cakey, but I will say on my mouth, I do definitely feel it on my skin. It definitely feels really full coverage, and it feels pretty heavy, which I do again have quite a number of full coverage heavy foundations. One of those in particular being Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation, and that stuff, it's like that will she covering your bad debts, it covering your life, it covering your ex-boyfriend. Concealer's gone on, it's looking perfect, it's looking seamless, it's looking my concealer actually looks today the best that it's ever looked ever. In terms of like lines on my skin, I really only have lines on my forehead. I don't really have a lot of smile lines. I think that means that I don't smile and all I do is frown. It's not seeping into my lines, which is amazing. That luminosity, like, I'm getting so much glow with this. Wow. This is the Beauty Bakery powder. I'm going to go ahead and take that, and I'm just going to take it underneath my eyes. I'm not going to set the rest of my skin because I want to go ahead and finish off the skin and do some other cream products, but I just want to set the under eyes. That way it doesn't move around, and this is such a smoothing powder. I love this powder. Alright guys, so I went ahead and finished the rest of my makeup. I know it we're looking real different from the last time that you saw me. I went and changed my top. Still a Camilla top, but I was feeling like a different kind of a vibe. I felt like it went better with the makeup that I did today. My skin looks amazing. I will say I did find that down here underneath my contour, I feel like the foundation faded a little teenser. I did set that with powder pretty intensely like I always do. So we'll have to see what happens. I do have quite a bit of redness around this region, and I mean, like, it's covered. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is covered. But if you get super close, you can see just like that tiny little tint of red. But everything else, my texture like looks totally fine. It looks pretty smooth. My skin looks great. The color of this was, I think, the thing I was most excited for, because I've got so many foundations with so many different colors that I'm so surprised that it actually turned out exactly the color of my skin. Like I said, I was getting ready basically to go out. So what I'm also gonna do is, after this, like after the outro, you'll see me do a bit of a check-in video. I'm gonna ask my friends also what they think of the foundation. I can say what I think, but when someone else tries to clock you, that's when you know that you gotta start out yo goddamn shit. So my friends are gonna let me know what they think of it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And if you're not subscribing, I'm judging you, of course. And also be sure to leave me a comment down below what you guys think. Let me know what you think of this video, if you enjoyed it, if you didn't, good, bad, ugly, all the rest of it. And let me know what you guys think of this foundation. Let me know if you've tried it. Let me know if you tried this like challenge tag thing. The other thing as well, which I think I forgot to mention at the very beginning of this video, is that I don't know who started off this challenge or this tag. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube do it. I've seen Alyssa Ashley do it. I've seen Manny MUA did it. Laura Lee did it. Nicole Concilio did it. But I actually don't know who started it. So if you know, please let me know down below. I'm not saying that I started this at all. Not to get it twisted, but if you know who it is, then please leave it down below, because I want to give that person some recognition. The other thing too that you guys can do is you can go and follow me on all my other socials. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, and Pinterest. All that is Selena J Pereira. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks, guys. Mwah. Alright guys, so it's the end of our night here, and I was supposed to do like a bit of a check-in earlier on, but I didn't have time to, and it was really dark where we were, so we're doing a check-in now. The foundation still looks amazing, considering that it's like 33 foundations mixed together. What do you think, Charmaine? What do you think of this foundation?
Very nice. I actually thought it was only one foundation colour.
Well, there you go. So the color looks amazing. I'm a little bit shiny, of course, around here. I've also been dancing a lot. I've been sweating. So we're greasy, all that kind of stuff, but it actually looks pretty good considering.